This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, and welcome to yet another speed build. Wow, that must sound really annoying on the microphone. I'm back. I have missed you guys so much. It's been forever and a day since I have been here with a speed build. I think the last video I did was an overview of the brownstone, part 1. FYI, there's been like 2 more parts since then. But yeah, I am back to do this build to showcase the new items that come with the Dream Home Decorator career game pack thing. Yeah, that's the one. So thank you very much, EA, for giving me early access to this. I'm using it wisely this time. I don't normally have time to do builds for stuff packs anymore, but definitely back always will be here for game packs and, well, minus Journey to didn't do that one. I'll always be here for game packs and expansion packs, so expect to see plenty more of me this summer as the summer lineup has been revealed by The Sims, which is this game pack, and also an expansion pack. Who's guessing farming? Is it just me who's guessing farming? Yeah, what are your guesses for what the expansion pack is going to be? I'll definitely be here to showcase the pack, do some builds with it, all of the above. I'll be here, so expect to see me for at least the next 6 weeks, like twice a week on your screen. I'm actually back. Yeah, so this is because, and this has been made possible by all of my patrons. Thank you so much over there. They are going to be getting early access to all of these builds that I'm doing for the next month. I can do a build month on my Patreon just to kind of recharge my body and spend less time in front of the screen and just get to enjoy myself building again. Of course, that's how you guys all came to this YouTube channel, probably, is first of all for my builds, and then I moved over to CC. But yeah, so it's build month now on my Patreon, so patrons, $5 patrons get early access to all of the builds this month, apart from this one, because this is now available. Is it available in the gallery now? Yes, it will be. Well, actually, I think I might wait till it's out worldwide before I release it, just so it doesn't get lost in the source. So yeah, it'll be up on the gallery. My gallery ID is hey_Harrie. This is a limited pack build, by the way. It only has the new game pack, the base game, and Eco Lifestyle. So this is an apartment in Eco Lifestyle, the Evergreen Harbour, that's the one. Stone Street Apartments number 4. So yeah, I've limited myself. A limited pack build, who would have thought it? You know? Not me at all. But yeah, as I was saying, it is build month, so this one isn't exclusive for build month, but the ones following afterwards are patrons get early access to the builds. So those builds won't be up on the gallery. They'll only be available excuse me, my frog in my throat. They'll only be available on my Patreon page, the tray files, but then they will be added to the gallery in a month's time. And also they'll have like all of the CC linked, all that good stuff. And patrons get 48 hours early access to my YouTube videos. So when you guys see them, it's 48 hours after patrons have seen it. So thank you very much for everyone that supports that. No, this is not meant to be a time when I shame people for not supporting me on Patreon, because, you know, you always get one person that likes to say, stop saying this. You're making people feel guilty. It's like, no, saying thank you to one group of people should not make other people feel guilty. Everyone has their role in life to play, and not everyone should be supporting me. Thank you and good day. So yeah, that's what's coming up. So definitely 6 weeks worth of builds. And while all of that is happening, I'm also going to be creating another month of CC. So I work like a month in advance. So while you're seeing all these builds this month, I'll be working on my next set of CC, which I have to say is Is it exclusive to this video? It's exclusive to this video. My next set of CC is going to be a bathroom set because, you know, the bathroom's great and all, but we need more bathrooms in our lives. And I'm here to provide such goodies. And I'm telling you now, my list for what I want to include in that set is way longer than a month's worth of content. So I'm going to be crying a lot in the next month at how overworked I have made myself, because I just want to fit so many items, and I want, it's so difficult to juggle like how much time you spend making items versus having a life. And I find that I pick items over life a lot. I'm just going to be honest. So yeah, hopefully that pays off with an amazing set. It's like kind of like your legacy. Once the set is finished and like people see it and it's like, oh, they get to use it and it's super cool. And then you see people using it in pictures. Also, I have items in base game, FYI. Like, I sometimes forget that my actual items are in the base game for everyone to use, including console. Hi, console guys. So console guys, you'll be able to use this as well. Oh, I love it when I make something for console and I can say, I've thought of you. But yeah, I have items in base game and sometimes I forget, and then I see someone proudly saying, base game only build, and it has got my items, and I went, ha! But that's really CC. It does actually make me laugh quite a lot when, you know, there seems to be this trend at the moment where it's like CC free. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of content in the game, you know, it's CC free, okay. I just feel like myself, I don't feel the need to always label everything all the time. So I find it quite hilarious when everyone's like, no CC, and it's like they use like tool mod all over the place and sized up and sized down, and you know, it wouldn't have been possible without a mod. So but I'm all for it. If you want to use CC, if you don't want to use CC, it's fine. Lots of people are like, why don't you label your videos that they have CC in them? Well, this one doesn't, by the way, but I sometimes don't label them because you should, like, watching a video with CC in it is not going to kill you. It's also not going to give your computer a virus. Just FYI. Talking of viruses, by the way, who proudly got their COVID jab yesterday? I did. At the grand old age of 34, I was now eligible to get my jab here in the UK. They are doing it by age, just to keep it, I think there is a pretty high uptake of the vaccination over here, so to keep it orderly, they're doing it by age groups. They were like releasing it slowly. It's not really priority ages anymore, like initially it was, but now we're just going by ages to make it easier to get everyone vaccinated. So yeah, 34 over 34s can now have it, and I most definitely booked in ASAP. I'm going to encourage everyone to get vaccinated. Do your part. If it's not for you, do it for someone else that you love. Get vaccinated, and so that we can get back to regular life, please. Like, I would like to get on a plane and go somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I would like to have freedom of movement again. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get used to like not wearing a mask in public anymore. I remember when the virus first started, it was like, a mask? It's so foreign to people in the UK. Wearing a mask is so foreign. I can imagine lots of places it just feels weird wearing a mask. But yeah, that's my little summary. So I suppose I should talk about this build and this new game pack. So I got all of my nice stuff out the way, and now I kind of have to get to my thoughts on the game pack. Now, my thoughts are only based on the items and my personal opinion. Prepare yourselves. I think I'm going to be the only person that comes out and says this. So, you know, it's a different video from the others that you're going to watch. I don't like the items. Oh, I said it. I'm sorry. I'm not normally this negative on packs. I normally always say, like, even Journey to Batu, I was like, oh, the floors are amazing. But this is just not my style. I'm sure they put a lot of effort into this, but I feel like they've done this theme before and better. Oh, I said it. That's why I did it with Eco Lifestyle. I feel like they did a similar style in Eco Lifestyle and they just nailed it. Like, nailed it to the wall. Nailed it. But with this one, to me, the items to me just seem a little bit juvenile. A little bit pedestrian and everyday. And I think you know me by now to know that I don't really enjoy building every day. I like aspirational builds that I could never afford in real life and things like that. And just this pack is not going to allow me to do such things. So I'm thankful for like the new mechanics that came in. For example, the sectional sofas. I'll definitely be using that in the future sometime. But I think in a regular build where I have choice of all items, I very much chose to use the new items in this apartment, by the way, to showcase them. That's what I do when there's a new pack. But when I have choice and I'm not showcasing anything, I don't know if I'd be using these items. Actually, I know I wouldn't. Especially the items with rounded corners, because I feel like we're in IKEA kids section, but not in a good way. I don't know, people say IKEA vibes, but I feel like IKEA looks classier than this. Oh God, I just used the word classy. There's something, it's just not it for me. I'm sorry. I know there's literally not a single other person is going to say this, so I can say it freely. So, unpopular opinion, I don't really like the items. I think they've done the theme before and I think they've done it better. So it's kind of like in Eco Lifestyle, I wish they had done a kitchen. If they had done a kitchen with Eco Lifestyle, I think it would look better than the 2 kitchens they added. And don't get me wrong, everyone's been begging for a kitchen for I don't know how long, and they put 2 in this set. So, you know, woohoo! But, yeah, they aren't kitchens I'd probably use. And this is awkward. Yeah, just not really a fan. It's just, yeah, no, I'm sorry. That is my opinion and I am sticking to it. I just don't like it so much. I think it's a very particular style. Like, this apartment looks super cute and it's very good for that style, but that's not the style I choose to decorate in normally. So I hope you appreciate the effort to decorate in a style that isn't normally mine. It's very, very cute. It reminds me of several other simmers, just not myself. But yeah, that's my opinion. I'm gonna play the career later on today, so I haven't actually got an opinion on that. The cast stuff, I saw it in the live stream. Nah. Just no. They were doing really good in cast stuff before, and I think they've just gone downhill. So for me, cast is a miss. The career, I haven't played it yet. The only things I know so far are that apparently if you sell stuff when you're doing a job, it goes into your own personal home inventory. So you're going to make a lot of money deleting items. You know how, like, if you delete a table that has a computer on it and it has a chair attached, for some reason now, I don't know, this wasn't before, when you delete the table, it puts the chair and the computer into your home inventory instead of just deleting them. It doesn't delete everything that you grab. Even though there's an undo button, for some reason it still protects it and puts it into your home inventory. And it's doing that on jobs, and it's not going into the client's home inventory, it's going into your own. So when you get home, you're going to have lots of items. So I suggest you use the sledgehammer if you don't want to be cheaty. Use the sledgehammer to delete out those objects that you no longer require in your client's property. Otherwise, you're going to find a lot of items in your home inventory that you're going to have to sell. So yeah, but the bathroom, they have a few bathroom items. They have 2 baths and 2 sinks in this, and some I do really like those, like, tower next to the sink. You know, it's got 3, and I've used them next to the desk as well. It comes in 2 varieties, like one's open and one's fully closed. I like that whole variety, and I'm going to be, actually, that thing, I'm going to be using next to desks a lot. It looks really cute, you know? So I would say this pack, if you're into cubbies and stuff, this is the pack for you. Just not into cubbies. Yeah, and also the bath is way too thick. Like, why is that bath so thick? Why? I just think everything was a little bit too rounded and it makes it look a little bit young. And yeah, I feel bad for saying this. Like, I feel bad. Like, I normally always like something, but I just feel like I'd rather have eco lifestyle than this pack. And what else? What other sets did they do? Tiny Living. Nailed it. Like, really, really good. Tiny Living, eco lifestyle, I think it's great. I just feel like they did it better in those sets than they did in this one. This one seemed to take a bit of a just downturn. Which is a shame because they had so much time and they put so many items into it. So of course I would have loved to love it because there are just so many items in with the pack. So yeah, that's the last time I'm going to say I don't like it, but I don't like it. I'm sorry. But those dining chairs, epic. I really like the dining chairs. I like the drafters table. Do you know what it was? I expected more attention to detail. I expected little details. That's the thing. I always praise EA for the details. As a CC creator, I admire their work. They are way more talented than I am when it comes to technicalities. Technical abilities, second to none, right? But like, this doesn't have any details. It's so pared back and simple that it just looks childlike to me. Yeah, that's what it is. I just need more details. And that drafting table, I think that you unlock, is epic and has lots of details on it. Favorite piece of the whole thing. Oh, and the bunk beds. But anyway, screenshots. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in a couple of days' time with another apartment using this plus the living room and all my other CC and base game and city living. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.